Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 14th to the 20th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And do keep in mind, per usual, this is a general weekly read, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But as well, I do want to thank you in advance for your likes, your comments on this video, this reading. As well, if you haven't already, do subscribe to this lovely channel and join the Sagittarius tribe. Thank you in advance for your love and support. And as well as I space out, don't be surprised if you do that at certain points this week, to bring it on back to the present moment. But to book a personal reading with myself, the options are down below. Just reach out via email and I will get that started for you, okay? And remember to stick with me to the very end of this reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. The overall message I received for you for the week that I channeled from Spirit: the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court, okay? And as well, the song that Spirit chose on shuffle for you to speak upon your week, you got Can't Knock the Hustle by Weezer. I was just pushed to smile. I love this song. Can't Knock the Hustle. I mean, I'm not surprised for a Sagittarius reading. I'll leave that down in the description box below, as they're calling you a hard worker. For you to look up the lyrics, listen to the song, however you want to go about it. But let's pull the beginning messages, beginning oracle cards, or card, whatever we get from the Halloween oracle deck for the overall focus for your week. I'm now hearing, don't be afraid to stop. Don't be afraid to stop oneself in the midst of, I feel like being a taskmaster, you know? I said that's so weird. Just accomplishing a lot of errands, tasks around the house, getting work done. You know what I mean? Just running around. They're saying like a chicken without a head. I do that too. Don't take it offensively. Just don't be afraid to stop. All right? For my lovely Sages to begin for the week of the 14th to the 20th of February. I just heard the control you acquire this week, or yeah, just have this week, will make you feel so good. All right? So we have Night Song, Hidden Talents, as well as Creating Through the Ashes, Skull of Flowers at the bottom of the deck. I feel as if they were drawing me to this flower, which is on the front of the box. It's the same imagery. They're trying to say that you're blossoming, you're a flower in the midst of all you're dealing with, as you do create through the ashes, through certain difficulties. You know, you help other people develop and create and learn and grow through their difficulties. You're very much a helpful soul, and that always or often comes out in your readings. But it's a week where you will find that through helping others, through creating, through developing, getting your voice out there, through all of what you're sort of getting accomplished as well, you gain that level of control and it feels satisfying. They labeled it as good and now it's coming out as satisfying. There's a level of victory that seeps from your pores, feeling wise, because you're just exuding this power throughout the week. Okay. I mean, you're not the only fire sign. It's just a week where us fire signs are just doing what we have to feel this level of control or power. Anyways, so I just heard let the drama subside. Let the drama subside. But there's a focus on interesting Night Song, singing your own song, getting your voice out there, but a focus when it comes to your hidden talents, when you're running around accomplishing a lot this week, when you are pushed to accomplish something, even in the midst of you doing a lot, right? But also contradictingly, they're saying don't be afraid to stop, right? When you're pushed to do something randomly, right, by your guides, or just a feeling that comes over you, that's your guides probably, or you just remember something randomly, you're going to recognize a hidden talent of yours, right? It may be something you recognized once upon a time, forgot about, or just sort of kind of threw away or pushed to the side. you're going to remember it, right? It's going to need to come into play moving forward for the next chapter of your life or for something you embark upon. For some of you, it's a hidden talent that you didn't even recognize you had. Wow. I feel like with this imagery, there's something about you standing out in the crowd this week in the midst of a lot of bland or sort of dreary energy or just lack of color. You're going through the color in a situation, just remember that. But you also have the ability to strip away the happiness or the color in that situation. So do your best to be the peace and the creativity in that situation, all right? A helpful hand, to say the least, is coming through. To continue from the Light Seers deck for Sag. Okay. We're actually gonna do this. This feels right. This one needs to be in the center, apparently. So we already have a little pyramid coming to be as I struggle. It's with the Page of Cups here, you're going to find, once again, you're spacing out a little bit from time to time. That came through in the beginning, in the intro. You're going to see yourself drifting to something you don't mean to. Your guide's distracting you at times, but it's purposeful. Remember that everything does happen for a reason. It's a week where you recognize that, once again, the ball's in your court, or you remember that. Feeling as if there's an underlining focus on all your hard work paying off, on putting in the necessary effort, being a taskmaster. I am seeing somebody sitting at a desk, even if that's not what your job entails. I do see somebody plugging away and seeing the balancing act that you typically or are going through throughout the week, working for you. The wheels churning in your favor. People looking to you for advice, for help, or just to seek your wisdom. Okay, who would be surprised when it comes to Sagittarius? There's something about you thinking throughout the week about who you are as an individual, as a soul, how you connect to your zodiac sign, thinking about others in that sense as well, okay? Wanting to get to know oneself a bit better potentially, or somebody else, or both. With the Moon card, there is a focus on your emotions to a certain extent. Feeling like somebody's a bit secretive. You may be feeling as if you don't want everyone to know what you're going through. A bit of a developing week for oneself, for a Sagittarius, but all the meanwhile, people noticing you. To have the Moon card and the Three of Pentacles side by side talks about you going through a bit of emotion and it being visible through your eyes and people noticing that, all right? Or simply feeling this level of attention coming through from who knows who. It feels like multiple people throughout the week. Coworkers, clientele, a boss figure potentially. It could even be family members or friends, but people just seeing you as somebody who doesn't want to fully admit what they're going through, or just has certain experiences that they're keeping on the down low, right? And need to balance things out throughout the week as you're pushed to sit back in your throne and be one with your masculine side, male or female, and manifest what you desire, to get that confidence back or just to own it, right? It feels like you'll be presenting a level of work this week or thinking thoroughly about your money. But if you look closely at his expression, there's something content about you at certain points in the week. Doesn't mean there aren't certain emotions beneath the surface, bear with me, but it does feel like you are pretty content, or at the very least just confident. All right, it feels like your mood is going to alter throughout the week. Embrace the downtime. All right, with the Fool card being pushed to go with the flow. There's somebody in your life who does go with the flow more than you, and you may not fully respect it or appreciate it, or it just may not be the way you approach your situation. But you need to recognize and remember that you're a free spirit, the free spirit of all 12 signs as a Sagittarius. You're the free bird, right? Weird. I didn't like that wording. And you'll have moments like that, but or even experience that with other people. But I just feel as if you're being pushed to just fall back into the way things are meant to unravel, the flow of things. And that'll help you feel even more in control, right? To remember the ball is in your court, but it doesn't mean you need to desire even more control. It doesn't mean you need to sort of force things. There's a beauty in going with how things are meant to be. We do have the Queen of Wands coming out. It's almost at the Queen of Cups, right? Talking about your emotional, motherly side, feminine side, to balance out the focus on embracing your masculine side. But I feel like you're very passionate at certain points in the week, and it just makes you shine a bit more. And so there's a focus as well throughout the week at certain points on what lights you up, what makes you glow, what makes you feel more alive. You deserve more of that. What energies make you feel vibrant and colorful, right? Who do you feel you're guiding and leading through their own path, along their own path, or at least to a certain extent, right? Those are your people, okay? A focus to an extent on separately your individual soul tribe, the souls that you connect with the most. There's someone you're not going to be pleased with throughout the week, and you need to understand there's something to learn on both sides, okay? I feel like that will sort of pass. You know, you'll get past it, both of you, or just you won't be frustrated or annoyed as much after the moment or experience. But I feel like, again, it's definitely a life lesson. It may even be a mirroring kind of situation where what they do pisses you off or irritates you or just rubs you the wrong way, and it teaches you about what you've done that has maybe affected other people in a similar way. Okay, I'm not a fan of when that happens, but it can be very helpful for one's self growth on a soul level. Wow, the struggle. Do tread carefully with your rants. You might even be trying to communicate to somebody else to simplify their speaking, you know, going on run on sentences, right? Excuse me, or just telling very long stories. With the Five of Cups, there is a point in the week where you expect the worst or can't focus on what's not working. And with the Queen of Wands, remember talking about who and what lights you up, makes you feel more colorful and vibrant. The Ten of Wands, there's going to be parts of the week where you feel a bit bland or feel like things are a bit heavy. The Three of Wands, being pushed to recognize your ships are coming in, to a push to recognize that the ball's in your court once again, and there's a lot to look forward to. All right, you will find that there's certain points of the week where you stress too much, and there's a need to recognize that when you're in this Three of Wands, I'm ready to go, I'm motivated, I feel a bit more lit up, passionate. Again, this Queen of Wands way of being, and not sort of embracing this Ten of Wands or this Five of Cups mindset and way of approaching certain situations and people. You will find yourself feeling more like the sun, right? Feeling a lot more colorful once again. There's a focus on the black and the white, the color and the lack of which, once again, a push to walk towards the sun, to accept that your future is bright, and once again, with certain connections with your job, I feel like you say, or your business, with a living situation, the ball's in your court. Again, don't feel the need to keep going 24/7 throughout the week, but also get done what you need to. Find that balance. And with your energy, the Temperance card, have patience with people as they grow and develop, as they try to do right by you, as they try to, I feel like, even please you or help you out. It's a week where you're reminded that there's a level of control coming in and just stemming from you, right? It just will naturally come to be because you are a Sagittarius, because you're a taskmaster, because the ball is in your court. All right. So let's answer your yes or no question. For Sagittarius, it was very stern. The answer to your question is no. You gotta know. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing week. Sending you so much love and light, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye, Sag.